So today I'm going to be teaching a woman who's 84 years old with early stage Parkinson's disease how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Parkinson's disease is a progressive neurodegenerative disease usually marked by tremors, rigidity, postural instability, and imprecise movement. It's also associated with a deficiency of dopamine and degeneration of the basal ganglia. Just a little background. The motor skills deficits for this specific patient is that she has tremors in her right hand because the disease has only progressed so far into her right hand, and she has postural instability. So when I start the activity, she'll have a gait belt on, and also there's a chair behind her. So if she needs to sit down, take a break, she can, or if she feels like she's about to fall, she can also sit down. So the preparatory activity I've chosen is a stress ball, which the more active and the more movement this arm gets, the less the tremors are likely to be active. And so the theory is that it decreases or goes away completely while it's movement. So I would just have the patient squeeze this stress ball 20 times, or how many the patient can tolerate. And so once the patient has completed this, they can move on to the actual activity, and hopefully their tremors have decreased a little or gone away completely, which will help a lot with the activity. So the first thing you need to do is get 2 pieces of bread. So you got to open up the bread, which my bread's open. Grab 2 pieces of bread, set it on the plate here. And then, with Parkinson's disease, it's often hard for them to grip and manipulate objects and open them up. So jars are kind of difficult. So here I have a pot holder, which something even better would be just a rubber can opener, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to use this to simulate it. And just to open it, their hands, and if they need to at any point, they can stabilize themselves using the counter, and so they don't fall. So you have the peanut butter open, and then here I have a knife, which I put tissue paper wrapped in tape, but preferably you would have an actual weighted and gripped utensil so that it's easier for them to hold on to. So first, you just need to scoop out some peanut butter and spread it on to the piece of bread. Once you've got that, you can set the utensil down again. Put the cap back on. And then now you have to do the jelly. So to hold on to it, press it down on the counter, open it with the jar opener, take the cap off. And if you need to, the patient could use the jar opener to hold on to the jar while you're scooping. This is a little big for that, so I'm not going to use it, but jar openers are usually smaller than that. So, almost out of jelly, so I'm just going to scoop it on, and then spread it out. Once I'm done with that, I can set down my utensils, and the patient can use one hand or 2 if they need to flip the bread over. And then we have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And if desired, the patient can take the knife again and cut it in half. To grade this activity, the patient can sit down because they're not stable. So if they were really unstable and they were really at a risk for falling, sitting down would be better, preferably at a shorter table because this counter is really high, or to have a taller chair. You could also have squeezable jelly, or the mix peanut butter and jelly that's squeezable, or they make peanut butter and jelly that comes in a jar, so it'd only be one jar because they're mixed together. But preferably the squeezable would probably be a little bit easier, but also then you have to squeeze and you have to have the hand strength for that. So it's hit or miss with that, whatever the patient prefers. But yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for watching.